Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be a summary of 2 Kings chapter 15, verses 1 through 38. Now, Azariah was 16 years old when he began to reign, and he was king for 52 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jechaliah, and he did that which was right in the sight of eyes. But he did not remove the high places, and so the people continued to make sacrifices and burn incense. Now God had smite the king with leprosy, and he was put in a house by himself. Now his son Jotham had reigned with his father and had judged the people of the land. Now the rest of the acts of Azariah are written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Judah. And when he died, his son Jotham had continued in his place. Now Zechariah reigned in Israel for 6 months. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. And he did not part from the evil that the kings before him had done. And he caused Israel to sin. And then Shalem had conspired against him, and he killed him and reigned in his place. Now the Lord had said that Jehu would have sons sit on the throne for 4 generations, and all of this had came to pass. Then Shalom had reigned for a month before Him had killed him and took his place as a king. And the rest of the acts of Shalom are written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Israel. Now Tishas would not open and allow him to pass through his city. So therefore he smote them, and all the women that with a child were ripped open. Now Him had did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. And the king of Syria had came up against him in the land, and Mayhem had gave 1,000 talents of silver to him to confirm his kingdom in his hands. Now Mayhem had got money from Israel. All the men that of the land had to give the king 50 shekels of silver. And the king of Syria did turn away, and they did not stay in the land of Israel. And the rest of the acts of Him and all that he did, they're written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Israel. Him had died, and his son Pekaliah had taken over his reign, and he reigned for 2 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He did the sins that the kings before him had did. He also caused Israel to sin. And then the captain of his army had went up, conspired against Pekah, and killed him along with 50 of his men. Now the rest of the acts of Pekah and all that he did are written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Israel. Pekah had reigned for 20 years, and he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He did not turn from the evil of the kings before him. Now the king of Syria had came and took multiple people captured and brought them to Syria. Now Hosea had made a conspiracy against Pekah and had killed him and reigned in his place. And the rest of the acts of Pekaliah and all that he did are written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Israel. Now Jotham was 25 years old when he reigned in over Judah, and he reigned for 16 years. His mother's name was Jeshua, and he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord. Now, he did not remove the high places, but he did build a higher gate for the Lord's house. And the rest of the acts of Jotham and all that he did are written down in the books of the Chronicles of the king of Judah, and his son reigned in his place. May God be with you in everything and every way.